I would like to call the public hearing to order. And which is in reference to the amendment of the Plan of Conservation and Development as it relates to the PA 490 open space taxation policy. And I would like to go to seating of the members. If I could here make a roll call.
Pauline Crofts, member.
Deirdre Daly, secretary.
Peter Phillips, chair. Sorry. Peter Phillips, chair. And Christine?
Yes.
Okay, Christine.
Oh, Christine, alternate. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, then let us go to right forward with the.
Peter, do we want to raise Christine up to a seated regular member for the hearing? So you'll have a quorum.
Well, we can do that. Yes, why don't we do that? I'm sorry, I should have done that. I was thinking
Unless
about
if
following.
Bob shows up, we could change it, but.
Yeah, okay, well, let's do that. We're moving up Christine as a regular member in order to maintain our quorum. Is there any objection from anyone? If not,
No.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. That'll take us to the actual proposed amendment to Plan of Conservation and Development pertaining to the PA 490 open space taxation policy. And Julie, if you would be kind enough to bring up the public notice.
Do I read it or someone else?
No, well, you certainly can, just a section of it, yes, Deidre, if you would do that, once we bring it up. And actually, the main portion of that legal notice is the one in the center of the page.
Right.
It starts with continuing to implement. So please, Deidre, if you want to read that, please.
Okay, to continue to implement the PA 490 open space taxation policy from the 2010 Town Plan to apply to any property that is residentially zoned and is more than 2 times the required lot size in that zone. For that portion of the property that exceeds the required lot size in that zone, and not for any property that is used for business or utility purposes.
Okay. Now, as you know, we had approved that at our last meeting, and to that point, I would like to simply read the confirmation from the Board of Selectmen, and it reads as follows. This is to confirm that the Board of Selectmen voted October 6, 2020 at their regular meeting to support the text amendment to the Plan of Conservation and Development, which would allow to continue to implement the PA 490 open space taxation policy from the 2010 Town Plan. And finally, I would like to simply read that we have all appropriate entities were notified. In particular, I would like to point out well, I could read again, actually the purpose of what that policy actually entails. And it says, in fact, that any portion that is residentially zoned and is more than 2 times the required lot size in that zone, for that portion of the property that exceeds the required lot size in that zone, and not for any property that is used for business or utility purposes. So it only applies to the residential zone. Okay, and then finally, we are required to notify the Northwest Hills Council of Governments, which we have done. And their comment was that the Northwest Hills Council of Government staff has reviewed this referral and finds no apparent conflict with regional plans and policies or the known concerns of neighboring towns. And so that kind of completes all the requirements we had to notify the various entities. Let's see. I just buried my agenda, so I have to go back to that. Okay. And if there are any questions from the members, I would like now to open up the mic to any comments from the public, if there are any. Having heard no comments from the public, I would like to simply get a motion to approve the policy as read, to be added to the plan of conservation development for the next 10 years.
A motion to approve the proposed amendment to the plan of conservation and development pertaining to PA 490 open space taxation policy for the next 10 years.
Okay, Deidre made the motion. Do I hear any comments or any second on that?
This is Chris. I'll second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, everyone has responded in the affirmative. And that brings us to number 6 on the agenda, and that's adjournment. Unless I hear any other questions or concerns, I would like to adjourn the public hearing portion of our meeting. And do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a second?
Pauline seconds.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, public hearing has adjourned. Okay. Okay, if
Peter?
we're all ready.
Okay, Peter,
Yes,
this is Renee. I'm on the phone. I
Oh,
have
hi,
a
Renee.
new computer and my Zoom thing is not installed and I have no idea how to do it. So I'm here on the phone.
okay, well then,
All right.
I'm happy to hear you. I wish I could see you, but we'll do it as soon as your computer is fixed.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, well, since we have adjourned the public hearing, I would like now to call the special meeting of the Board of the Planning Commission to order. And the reason it is a special meeting because we have, our regular meeting was not held because we had a public hearing and we wanted to combine both in order for, to be more efficient in the process. So I'm calling the meeting to order. And I would like to again go through the process of the roll call. And I'm going to go last. So,
Deirdre Daly, secretary and member.
Pauline Kropsic, member.
Chris Cody, alternate, seated as a member.
Renee David, alternate.
Peter Phil's chair. Okay. Let's go to the approval of the minutes. Have you all received the minutes of our meeting from October the 8th, 2020?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, have we able to peruse the minutes? And if so, do you have any comments? So any corrections that you propose to make?
No comments.
No comments.
Comments, it looked good.
Okay, then I make a motion to approve the minutes of October the 8th as written.
Motion
Do I
to
hear a second?
approve.
Approve.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that takes care of that. Now, on the new business on our agenda, we simply have discussion, proposed discussion of the proposed amendment of POCD pertaining to PS 490 open space policy, a discussion following public hearing.
Peter,
If there are no
just
discussion, if there are no
Peter.
comments or concerns that the members have, we simply can skip to our next item on the
Peter.
agenda.
Peter, as a point of order, it actually has to be ratified in the regular meeting here.
Okay,
Has to be approved
All right.
here if you're going to,
thanks for reminding me.
by a
Thank you.
motion. Okay, thank you.
So do I hear a motion to approve the amendment of the POCD as previously discussed in the public hearing by all members?
Motion to approve the POCD amendment as previously heard in the public hearing.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
I, a second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I,
Aye.
Okay. That clinches that. All right. That may have not been appropriate protocol to call it a clinched the hearing. So, okay, now let's see now. The next thing that I have on my agenda is appointment of a regular planning member. As you know, Peter Mariano has resigned because he has changed residency. He's no longer living in Roxbury. So I'm proposing to move Chris Cody from alternate to a regular member. And the way we generally do this is regular members who have seniority are the first ones to be moved up to regular members. And the way we have it set up right now is that Chris joined us in August of 2017, and Renee came on board in November of the 9th. So Chris had the
She hit the jackpot.
she hit the jackpot. I don't think she feels that way, but that's okay. Okay, I'm having a little problem thinking this evening. Okay, so do I hear a motion to move Chris from her current position as alternate to the position of regular member
Motion,
to take the place of Peter Mariano's regular position?
motion to approve moving Chris Cody from alternate to regular member to replace Peter Mariano term.
Yes, as for Peter Mariano's term, yes, exactly. Okay, do I hear a second on that?
Renee says second.
Okay, Renee. I think the problem that we have, Renee, I don't think we've seated you as.
Oh, okay, I'll take it back.
No, that's all right. We appreciate it. So,
Peter, I second. Pauline seconds.
okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
And thank you, Renee, for your additional support.
Oh, I'd like women to be there.
Well, I think Peter's outnumbered again.
Yeah, well,
Good.
listen, I'm getting
Now,
used to
Bob
that.
better get back here.
Well, hey, listen, I do well in an outnumbered position. Let's see now. The next thing on our agenda is re-election or election of officers for 2021. And the slate of officers that we have right now would be Bob Monson as vice chair, Deidre Daly as secretary, and myself as chair. So that is the slate we have for reapproval of officers. I obviously will not vote on that because I'm part of that slate. So I need a motion to approve the election of officers as named or as on the slate as I just discussed.
Peter, do we have to put somebody else in? Because
Yeah, I guess for that purpose, I think Renee, I think we're moving you up to a member just for the purpose of voting, because otherwise there would be. I don't think we can only have two members voting and have a quorum to approve something.
Okay, I'll think about it. All right, it's okay.
You can actually, excuse me, this is Julie. You can actually vote position by position, where Peter, you wouldn't, if you get nominated, you couldn't vote for yourself, but everyone else could.
Okay,
And like Bob isn't here tonight, so all of you could vote for Bob if you choose to reelect him. And if you choose to have Deirdre again as secretary, she's the only one that couldn't vote for that. But Peter, you could. So
so what we could do actually for each position, the only person not voting is the one that we are naming for that position, but everyone else
Yes.
can. Is that correct? Okay.
yes.
So then why don't we start with Deidre for secretary? And I vote to, I make a motion to approve Deidre for secretary.
I second Pauline.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now
Aye.
we're gonna go
Thank
to
you.
Bob Munson. Now we're gonna go to Bob Munson. And I make a motion to approve Bob Munson as vice chair for the preceding year.
Motion
for
to
the
approve
coming year.
Bob Munson as vice chair for another year.
Do
I
I hear a
second,
second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I,
Aye.
Okay. Now that leaves, let's see, I forgot myself. So is there somebody kind enough to nominate me for,
Oh, we'll think about it.
okay, we'll give it some thought.
I'll nominate you.
Okay.
I'd like to nominate,
We can adjourn for 5 minutes.
okay, I'd like to nominate Peter Felis for another term as Planning Commission Chair.
I'll second.
Anybody? Okay. Any, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
We've got you for another year, Peter.
Okay, that's great. I can break out the champagne tonight. Okay. Then what we have is as a final action on tonight's meeting, we have the calendar for the planning meeting, the meeting calendar for 2021. And I have a copy of it. I'm not sure if everyone else had a copy. Oh, there it is. Julie just put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
You need to discuss November 9th or 10th. November 11th would be your regular meeting date, and that's Veterans Day in
That's Veterans Day.
2021. So November 9th is your alternate date for a Tuesday night meeting, or the 10th would be a Wednesday night. So whatever works best for the commission, it's your choice.
I think
Either
we're meeting tonight as Wednesday. I think, why don't we, I would suggest that we make the 10th, that's a Wednesday, right, Julie?
Yes.
I suggest we use the 10th for our regular meeting in November.
Okay.
Pauline, your picture just appeared.
oh, really? Okay.
Yes, yeah, well, there you go. Caught you napping.
Modern technology.
Okay, well, so other than November, I don't think there are any issues with the rest of the dates.
No.
So if I would like to make a motion to approve the meeting dates as written and have the November meeting being held on the 10th of November of 2021. Do I hear a second for that?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
Aye. Okay. I think we're done.
Awesome.
What?
That's record breaking, and
what
we
I'd like to do
even
is,
had
first
a
of all-
public hearing.
Congratulations to our new member and thank you for your confidence in re-electing me again. That's greatly appreciated. And I would like to just make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Great.
Thank you all.
Well,
and have a happy
okay.
Thanksgiving.
Congratulations,
Nice
Christine.
seeing
Thanksgiving,
everybody and
everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
and happy holidays if we don't have a meeting in December. And there's Pauline again, see?
Yeah.
Look at
Hi,
this.
Pauline.
I.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay, well,
Okay,
nice seeing
be well,
everybody.
everyone.
And I'm signing off with that. Oh, there's Karen again. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
So
Thank you for a good
let's see,
meeting.
today's Wednesday. I would
Have a
say
good
have a
night.
great weekend, but let's wait another day or two before I say that. So in any event,
All right.
have
Good night,
a great
everybody.
remaining of the week.
Good night.
Bye.
We'll see
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
all.
Bye-bye.
Stay well, please.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.